I think my life when I was starting to grow up and when it started off nice, and then I got what I still imagine as being abandoned with everything that happened in my life. My father, he committed a crime that led to him being arrested, and it then led to me never being able to see him again, and learning the truth behind a lot of things that have happened that I was told differently and told to be the opposite of what truly happened, and seeing this person that I looked up to being the complete opposite of what I've seen. And at the time when everything happened, I didn't know who to look up to, and I was diagnosed with epilepsy at a very young age, and when it first came, I didn't see any time of it stopping until I got into my medicine, started continuing to get to the point where I could go less than 2 hours without having a seizure. And I learned I couldn't go into the one job I really wanted to go into, which was military, and I learned I might not be able to drive. I truly believe that if it wasn't for me having on my medicine, I would have turned to a lot of drugs and a lot of alcohol for the fact that was very prominent in my high school and middle school. There's a lot of other drugs that are pushed through, some very hard drugs that are pushed through, and I'd say that through my whole life I knew that there was a God. My mom talked about him a lot. I didn't get to go to many churches. I started when I got into Miles City after fall weekend, and about 3 or 4 weeks later, I would say, I started talking with Ryan more. I started seeing the people who were my age and in high school, like CJ and Bryson, different people like that who are following this path, and seeing everything like that there's people who are in high school, middle school, and elementary school who are already looking up to this and seeing things that I couldn't see before. And I think that's where I started thinking more through things and understanding that there could be something out there, and sort of leaning towards what that could be. Me realizing that the only people who kept asking how my day was, genuinely cared about where I was the people who were at church, and I saw as an example, and I think that was where I started realizing that there's a correlation between the two, that believing in God and genuine good people are linked to one. So I think God has changed my life through me seeing the change that I saw in other people happening in me. I see me not being stressed out. I don't feel the faults of everything that's happening around me. I don't blame myself for everything that's been going on. I can see that I can turn everything to someone, and I'm not alone when it comes to certain issues and certain problems that I face in my life. And I can now use my problems that I face in my life and my issues, since I've overcome them by having someone there. I can use those problems and issues to show people and show others that you can, instead of using your problems as an excuse for not doing tasks or not doing things, that you can use it as a reason to do them, to be able to help other people and show them that there is a better side and that there is an easier side with God. My name is Cody Duncan. I am getting baptized today because I want people to see the change that I saw in others in me.